I was preparing for call conversation because I feel I'm not enough confident about conversation with other people. It's easier for me give my opinion instead of talking a conversation to have improvised.
Okay. So it's easier to give your opinion than have an improvised conversation.
Is if the subject is something that I know, I is easier for me, but it's a topic that I don't know at all because, to be honest, I don't read the news. It's true, but
Okay.
it's difficult to give an opinion in English.
Yeah. Yeah, generally it is difficult to give opinions in other languages, especially if you're not familiar with the subject. Um, okay. And so what kinds of subjects were you studying or trying to study?
Today, conversation by phone. Um, I write down some sentences, but me estoy atacando. But I don't know of memory at the moment.
Okay, so you don't know them by memory.
Yes, yes, I need to practice a bit more. Um, mm.
Okay. Good, good though. And Echo, welcome to class. Echo, how are you?
Yes, how are you? I'm fine.
Nice. And it is Echo, right?
No, I have some problem with email only. I was joining your classes last week, but I had some problem with email. With this echo is the email of my job.
Ah,
But my name is Ahmed. Or,
ah,
but
okay.
I have some problem related to the email.
Perfect. Awesome. So Ahmed, nice to see you again. Um, and Ahmed, how's it going?
Good. I'm good.
Cool. Nice. It's good to hear. Um, and Javi, welcome to class as well. Javi, how are you?
Hi,
Hi.
it's my first class today.
Nice. It's good to see you. Good to meet you. Javi, where are you from?
Spain.
Okay,
Um,
from Spain. And what do you do for fun? What do you like to do in your free time, Javi?
In my free time, I like to to do to practice water sports and mountain bike and photography. I like.
Nice. Okay, so water sports, you like mountain biking, and you like to practice photography. Cool. Um, with photography, do you like doing portraits, or do you like still lifes or landscapes?
I like street photography, landscape photography, and macro photography.
Nice. Okay, cool. Really cool. And we also have Rashid. Rashid, how's it going?
I yes, fine, thank you.
Okay. Nice. And Rashid, did you make any New Year's resolutions? Did you make any resolutions for New Year's?
I used to be, but I don't. No, I don't do it anymore.
Okay.
I think
Um,
resolutions not only for the end of the year, but but I make them during the whole year.
yeah.
So
Okay. Yeah, that's probably a better way to do it. Generally, those
mm,
New Year's resolutions don't work out too well. Um, okay.
mm.
And Davey, welcome to class. Davey, how are you? Davey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm doing great. And what about yourself?
Doing really well. Thanks for asking. Nice to see you again, Davey. And Charles, how are you?
Good, good.
Okay, awesome. Charles, I'm not sure if I've had you in class before.
No, I think
Charles,
this is the wrong class. I'm new to Verbling.
okay.
I clicked on the wrong button. This is not Spanish.
No, this is not Spanish.
Okay, bye. Take care.
Bye. Good luck.
Joshua, but you can also give Spanish, isn't it?
Yeah, I could. I used to actually. Every once in a while, give Spanish lessons, but I try not to do that anymore. Quo, Anna. Like status quo?
When you said cool.
Ah, cool.
Yes.
Cool? Like that? It just means nice, great, awesome. Yeah, so cool is just, yeah, cool. That's awesome. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yes, I believe, understand that this was a kind of word like this, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't knew. I don't knew.
So
Thank you.
yeah, no, definitely. It comes from the like temperature. So cool is in a temperature would be not cold, but just not warm. So you're cool. So it's the opposite of warm. So you have probably cold, cool, warm, and then hot on a scale. And so somebody who keeps their cool is generally intelligent and they don't get worked up about small things. And so that's kind of where the term came from. But now it's used to describe anything that is good, generally. So it's really widely used. But good
Thank
question.
you. Thank
Yeah, you're
you.
welcome. And Rafa, welcome to class. Rafa, how are you?
I'm pretty fine, thank you. Sorry for the delay.
Don't worry about the delay at all. It's nice to have you in class. Rafa, did you or have you done anything really exciting today?
Exciting. What is this? I did. I want to repair my skis because tomorrow I'm planning go to the south of Spain to have a holiday skiing with my mate. Tomorrow there to Granada is a beautiful place with big mountains, high mountains, and there is a very nice ski station. And I hope to enjoy the 5 or 6 days with my mate skiing. I hope the weather could be so nice and so cold. and that is the most interesting that I have right now.
That's pretty exciting, though. I'd be really excited to go skiing for 5 or 6 days. Yeah, that's great. Okay. And yeah, let's get started on today's class. So we're going to be talking about education. Let's start with Ahmed. Can you read the title and the next lines?
Yeah. Education. Today we will talk about learning and online education, cultural views of education.
Good. So the one small thing, just with the word education, it's got a j sound.
Yeah.
Education. Can you repeat education?
Education.
Yeah, good. And yeah, David, are you looking for the class? Because if you are, I can add it to the chat box. So hold on while I put it in the other chat box, David. I just need to find it. So it'll take a second, but There it is. Okay, and so yeah, David, if you're looking for it, it's in the other chat box.
Yeah,
And you'll
I
have to
found
get,
it. Thank you.
yeah. Okay, and let's go here. And let's have Ahmed. Can you ask Kavi the first question?
Yeah. What is your favorite memory from your time in school? Hello?
Javi, are you there?
Sorry?
And sorry. Oh, Davey, can you answer?
I'm so sorry, but I couldn't hear the question.
Okay,
Okay.
can I can repeat. I can repeat it. What
I'm
is
sorry.
what is your favorite memory from your time in school?
Mm, well, I always love free time, so my breaks is the best memory. I used to play soccer with my friends. I'm actually good at sports, so basically all the time that I spent playing soccer with my friends at school in my break time is, I might say, it is the best memories that I have about school. Yeah.
Okay, nice. So basically, all the time you spent playing soccer. That's good. Um,
Mhm.
okay. And yeah, Davey, can you ask Anna the next question?
Yeah, I'm really sorry, but I was trying to look for the handout. It's asking for a permission, but
Yeah, I
I'm not able
think
to see it.
I just gave you permission. So it might help now. Can you try again?
Yes, let me go ahead and try it again. Sorry.
Don't be.
It seems that it's working now. It's just loading. Just give me 1 second. Okay, it says education. Okay, well, okay. Second question is, did you go to public school? I'm sorry, did you go to
Oh wow.
public school or private school? Which type of school is better in your country?
Well, um, people think that private school is better than public school, but in my opinion, when a boy is intelligent and they want to study, he doesn't have problem in public school, but it depends on what parents want to children. But most of the people in my country prefer studying in in private school. Public school or public school normally is more appropriate for children um, um, that their parents can afford other kind of school.
Nice. Um, so public school it normally is more appropriate for children whose parents can't afford another type of school.
Yes, yes, but there is intelligent parents that even they have money, they choose this kind of school for their children because they know that if a boy want to study, he doesn't have a problem. I know young people that have studied in public school, and today they are a doctor, inspector of police, or something similar.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I think that's really good though. So it depends on the student, and yeah, if they want to study, they're gonna get a good education in public school as well as private school. It doesn't really matter. Good.
Yes.
And good grammar. So yeah, you sounded really nice. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. Let's go here and... Excuse me?
No, I was just wanting to know about you. What is your best memory about your school, about your time in school?
My best memory about school. I guess it's hard to say. Probably, oddly enough, I really liked Latin class. I liked my Latin class. So I had some of my best friends, and we had a really good teacher. So yeah, Latin class was probably my favorite time in school. Oddly enough. Yeah, good question.
Okay, that's cool.
And yeah, let's have Rafa. Can you read the title and the next words?
Yep. Define these words or use them in sentences. Accessible, alternative, geography, compare, graduate, evaluation, instructor, textbook.
Good. All right. Yeah, really nice job. The only small thing was graduate. Graduate.
Graduate.
Nice. Other than that, I think you did a really good job. Any questions? Does anybody have any questions here? Okay. Yeah, we actually, just another one, Rafa, we could have graduate. And so let's, Rafa, can you explain the difference between graduate and graduate?
Graduate. Graduate. With a graduate. Verb. Oh. No, graduate. I think when you are using as a verb, you need to be graduate. Graduate. When you take a grade, you are graduate is a noun. When you go to the high school and you have you are graduate, you achieve your goal, you achieve your degree, and this is a noun. And when graduate, I don't know exactly.
Yeah. So when you achieve your degree, you graduate from school, and maybe graduate. Who can explain what a graduate is?
Can I make a graduate means I think that person who finish his studies and get a diploma.
Yeah. So a person who finished his studies and got a diploma. Good. So that would be a graduate, is the person who finished, and to graduate is to finish. So they're slightly different, but they're just a noun and a verb. Really nice job, Ulf. And Uld, do you prefer Uld or Ahmed?
Yeah.
Sorry, do you prefer Ahmed or do you prefer Uld?
I prefer that the easy for you. I think
Okay,
maybe Ahmed.
Ahmed. Okay, Ahmed, perfect. And let's have Rashid. Can you make a sentence using geography?
Geography. Mm, Geography wasn't my favorite at school. How you call it? Oh yeah, geography was not geography was not my favorite in school, but I don't know what's called how you call it? Math, geography, history. I don't
I'm
know.
not sure. Maybe I just can't hear you very well. So geography wasn't your favorite subject in school, or it was your favorite subject? And I'm not sure what you're saying about history.
No, I don't know how you call it. Is it you call it subject?
Yeah, geography would be a subject.
Okay, so then the whole sentence would be geography was not my favorite subject in school.
Good. Yeah, nice. And that sounds really good. And Ahmed, can you make a sentence using accessible?
Uh, um, study in different schools in my country is accessible. Studying a different school in my country is accessible for all.
Okay. For everyone, maybe?
Okay, that's correct. That's good.
So studying in different schools in my country is accessible for everyone? Is that what you said?
Is that sorry?
I'm sorry, is that what you said? Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Really?
Is that has a meaning?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Um, it might sound better, so it's accessible for everyone to study in different schools in my country. That might sound a little bit smoother, but I think your sentence is good and it's grammatically sound, so I wouldn't change it. But good.
Oh,
Let's do a new one. And so this is going to be a quotation. Oh man, that's really small. And so, oh man, sorry. And so let's have Davey. Can you read this quotation? Davey, are you there? Okay, maybe Anna, can you read the quotation?
Yes. What I'd like to do is to see the first 2 years of community college free for everyone who's willing to work for it. President Obama.
And can you repeat college?
College. Sorry, I I made a mistake with the word colleague.
That's
Sorry.
okay. No, don't worry about it at all. All right, and so, yeah, really good. And Davey, are you there?
Yes, I'm sorry. I had some issues with the connection. I think
Okay,
I have a really bad connection. I'm sorry.
don't be
Okay.
sorry. It's okay. And so, yeah. Do you know what community college is? What's community college, Davey?
Well, actually, here in my country, I think that might be like in like a public school, something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a public university or college.
Mm.
Um,
Mhm.
so yeah, a community college. It's like a small local college, for sure.
Mhm.
Okay, and yeah, let's have Rafa. What do you think about this quotation? What do you think about it?
I think in United States there are different and are important controversial about what is happening in the public schools and private school, because there are a big difference between the kind of learning, the kind of knowledge that they did in public institutions, in public college, or in private. For this reason, President Obama quotation, I think, is so interesting because they are trying to give public learning, public school to people that need the most or the more. And this is a great idea, I think. So,
Yeah.
so long. You need a translate machine, automatic translator.
No, I think you did a good job, Rafa. I'm not sure at the beginning, so that there's a big difference between public and private education, especially in terms of cost in the U.S. But yeah, public schools are still pretty expensive. A community college is usually a smaller college, not necessarily just public. But yeah, it's a non-residential college, so you don't have dorm rooms or anything like that. They're just places that people go to take classes, but non-residential, so you don't live
Can
there.
I ask a question?
Yeah.
Only I want to know the college for what level of study in the primary school or secondary school or university?
So college is like the university. In English, we'd say a university is a group of colleges that are under one name. So a university will have a college of liberal arts, a college of sciences, a college of mathematics. So they have different colleges in the university, and a college is just a smaller university. So it's one thing. So it's where you get your bachelor's degree.
Okay, what the difference between a college in this case with faculties?
With faculty?
Yeah.
The faculty are the people who work in a school. So the faculty are the teachers and the administration.
Oh.
Okay, but good. Any other questions?
But the quotation, I don't know if I interpreted correctly, but the President Obama says it's free for everyone who is willing to work for it. So you have to earn it, or?
Yeah, it is kind of vague, isn't it? So I think he might be talking about somebody who works for like a financial aid job, or it might just be free for somebody who's willing to put in the effort to attain the degree. That's what I believe.
Okay.
Anyone who is willing to put in the effort to attain the degree. But yeah, I think that's about it. All right. Any other questions or comments or opinions about this quotation?
To attain means what? To get?
Yeah, attain is to get.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Attain. There is another word like obtain.
Yeah, obtain. It's again to get.
The same meaning.
Yeah.
Attain, obtain, to get, all of them.
Yeah, generally obtain is a little bit more passive. Attain seems to be a little bit more active, but they're virtually interchangeable. Maybe it's okay. So obtain. Sorry, that's maybe generally more about physical objects. So this is something like more like ideas or goals to attain, and obtain is more about physical objects. So you obtained.
Very good. Obtain like money.
Yeah, yeah.
Attain maybe attention.
Yeah, you attain a degree and obtain attention. Yeah, obtain attention for sure. Would sound better, but good. That's a really great question. They're very similar words. They mean just about the same thing. They're used slightly different contexts. Okay. Let's go to the next page. Let's skip that for now. Okay, can we look at some other examples? So, Rashid, can you ask Ahmed the first question?
Yes. Ahmed, what are some other examples of alternative schools?
Thank you, Mr. Rafid, for your question. I think that this kind of school, what we now participate in, is a good example for a school which I think maybe will dominate education in next period.
In the future.
In the future, yeah.
Okay. You mean online education? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Nice. And Davey, what about you? Can you think of any other terms of alternative education? Any other types?
Well, besides online and attending a school, I think that there are people who teach children at home. I haven't seen that, but I think it's an alternative.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe parents don't want the children to go to school. I don't know why, but I think it's an alternative, studying at home.
Yeah. For sure. That's a really good example. Okay. And Anna, can you think of any others?
Yes. Let's see. Other kind of alternative education could be job training for children that and good student don't go to university, for example. As to online education, I think is other alternative, but in my opinion, it couldn't replace traditional systems of teaching, even though they are a good support system. So, in my opinion, a student should find the perfect combination among all of them to get the best result.
Nice. The best results. We'd make that plural.
Results.
Did you say job training for children?
Yes, job training in Spanish is formación profesional.
Yeah, we could say vocational.
Vocational? I don't know what vocational mean in this case.
Okay, so vocation is pretty much a job. It's like a type of manual labor.
Yes.
So a vocation could be like a mechanic.
Yes, yes.
A carpenter.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a vocation. It's a type of manual labor.
Even sport teacher or sport training for teacher in Spain.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but good. So that's definitely vocational training or vocational, training.
Okay, thank you.
May I ask something?
Yes.
Anna, why are you thinking that the online education can't replace the traditional system?
You ask me. Sorry, you ask me.
Yeah, I ask you. Yes, I'm wondering why are you thinking that the online education can't replace the traditional system? Why are you thinking that?
As I was saying, online education is a good support system for studying, mainly any languages, because you can speak through the screen with people all over the world. But other kind of subjects, I don't think could be interesting without a teacher. Teacher is important for children in the first year, when you are older, to improve your studying. But in our case, that we are older people, it in my opinion is good for us studying online. But children alone studying online, I think is no good.
Okay, but children studying online alone is not.
Alone is no good.
Yeah. So in our case, as we're older, studying online is good for us, but children studying online alone is not good. I don't think. All right, I think that's a good answer. Really nice job. And Ken, welcome to class. Ken, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. All right, and I think we've actually kind of touched on a lot of these subjects. Maybe Anna, can you ask Rafa this question right here?
Yes, Rafa. Do you think that online education is a good option for young students? How young?
I think online education is the future in many cases. It depends about the subject, also about the age of the student. And I think for young people could be a pretty nice way to learn because it's so comfortable as we are doing right now in at Berlin. You can join any teacher anywhere, any place. For this reason, online education could be the future. Also for young people. But I agree with you, because when you said that perhaps very young people, childhood in their childhood is not so good, and they need to be supported by a teacher. For this reason, perhaps when they became in teenagers could be the good age to begin a formation, learning, online learning.
Nice. Good. Really good answer. Maybe just the last sentence. So it could be in the future. It could be the future, but I agree with you because perhaps it might not be so good for young people who need to be supported by their teachers. Can you repeat that last sentence one more time?
Did you write it?
Yeah, so it's this one right here.
Yeah. It could be the future, but I agree with you because perhaps it might not be so good for young people who need to be supported by teachers, by their teachers. Yeah, better.
Nice. Good. And that sounded a little bit better, just as far as getting it in order. But that was really nice. Any other questions on this page? Does anybody have any questions? Okay, let's skip this one. Skip that one. Okay, we could look at this. All right, let's try this. And let's have Rashid. Can you read this first role?
As the mother? Okay. Role play. Mother, you want your children to enroll in experimental school. They don't assign grades and they let the students choose what to study. Try to convince your husband and your children should attend this alternative school.
Good. Nice correction. Okay, and Ahmed, can you read the role of the father?
You don't want your kids to change schools. You think traditional schools are best. Convince your wife that this new school with no curriculum and few rules will be a bad alternative for your kids.
Good. Nice job. And let's start with Rashid. Can you try, what would you say first? So as the mother, Rashid, what would you say?
Okay. That I would say to the father that the traditional school is it's now out of date and the future. But this experimental school, can it also be an online school? I think so, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This school is now out of date and the future is the online school. They can yeah. But why is that better? They can also come in contact with new technologies and that. Oh, no. I think the greatest benefit that I find is that you can learn everywhere, every place you want to do. That's also for the children.
Yeah.
Anywhere, any place, and yeah. I think that's the greatest benefit that I feel. Yeah.
Okay, and Ahmed, if you're the father, how would you respond?
I disagree with my wife.
So
I
pretend you're talking to her. So she's right there.
oh,
So I disagree with you.
I didn't. I disagree with you because there are many difficulties to make sure that our children or our kids study well, and the problem with the connection and the problem with go to another sites out of education subject is a good example for the difficulties which maybe make me not agree with your vision.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
good. I would reword that. So it made sense what you said. It was just a little bit complicated. So I'd say we would have to worry about connection problems, and then we would also have to worry about them using other websites,
Yeah,
so or non-educational websites.
yeah.
Okay. Can you repeat that sentence one more time, Ahmed?
I disagree with you because there are many difficulties to make sure our kids study well. We would have to worry about connection problems, and then we would also have to worry about them using other website, non-education websites.
Non-educational.
Non-educational websites. Thank you.
Good. And Davey, how'd you respond?
Well, I see your point. Actually, you're right. But you have to see the bright sides of, in this case. Actually, it's really easy. If we supervise the children, we can make sure that they go to the correct website. In this case, use the computer just to study, actually. And well, I think it's nice because in this case, you can have the children at home. So we are avoiding, the danger of the streets. Um, I don't know, we can have the children at home. We can be supervising what they are doing, and we can actually help as well. So I think it's a good idea to, to initiate with this experimental online lesson. I don't know.
Yeah. This online lesson. Nice. Okay, and let's have Anna. How would you respond?
In my opinion, school is the best way of learning, where teachers teach the subjects with the help of textbooks, and children can improve their knowledge apart from they and they I don't know how to say that, and they can they um, they receive more discipline, than if they study in other way.
In other ways.
In other ways.
Yeah. Maybe they will receive more discipline than if they
Yes.
study in other ways.
Yes.
The best way to learn too. So we'd use the infinitive here, not a gerund.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that this was kind of a just disappeared sentence. But other than that, you did a good job. Okay. And Ken, how would you respond if you're the mother?
Okay. But kind of world and society is changing, so the experimental schools they prepare the new method of learning. I think it's suitable for this 21st century because maybe traditional schools still kind of still using their old-fashioned method only. So I don't think it's effective in this world, in this globalized world. So online classes or schools using automated methods can work for current kids.
Okay. Yeah. I think that was good. I didn't hear the last thing you said, Ken. What was the last thing you said?
Alternative education school alternative education methods can work for current kids.
Can work for current kids?
Alternate.
Alternative.
My pronunciation. Alternative. Yeah. Sorry. Alternative.
Yeah. Okay. Instead of saying current kids, maybe for modern kids.
For modern kids.
Yeah. That's good. Really nice job. And Rafa, let's try to wind up this conversation. How would you respond as the father?
Trying to summarize what the father says?
No, well, let's try to bring the conversation to a close.
Yeah, continues on the line. Yeah. Well, but I think the traditional school are having a lack of creativity, and I think it could be important for our kid. And also, I am very interested in develop any kind of sports in their education system. And for this reason, I think, trying to find out a new and alternative school could be the best way to educate our child. Sports, creativity, and also things that no are so classical, different to the system that we learned, could develop new skills in our child. And for this reason, I think this could be so important.
Yeah. Maybe we'd say, instead of for this reason, that's why. That's why I think it could be so important. Okay. So, yeah, maybe not online education, but a different type of alternative education. So, like, yeah, finding an alternative to what you guys were talking about before. I think that's good. Okay, and Rashid, how would you end the conversation?
Sorry, how?
How would you end the conversation?
How I will end the conversation. Maybe you can find maybe we can find a compromise.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the mother will find a compromise with the father, so that they can
go only for 2 days at school and 2 days online, and having 2 days online education.
Okay, good, good. So maybe they split up the time. Yeah, maybe even I think the father Rafa just mentioned, having a different alternative education system or a different alternative school. So not going for the classic and maybe not going for online either. Rafa, one small thing, we wouldn't say are having a lack of creativity. Traditional schools lack creativity or suffer from a lack of creativity.
Suffer. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
But good. And
Suffer from lack.
Yeah, suffer from a lack of creativity, or just lack creativity.
Thank
you. Yeah. And any questions? Does anybody have any questions before we finish up class?
Nice. Very good. Interesting.
Okay. Thanks.
Yes, yes. Thank
All right,
you.
and yeah, you're very welcome. And hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for coming in.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye.